Um, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Whew. It's one of those days, man. It is one of those days. One of those days. One of those days. How is everybody doing? I'll be honest, man. I did not think I was going to actually stream today, but I did say that I was going to, and I might as well try. Everything working properly. Video is not choppy. 1080p. Everything working good. Beautiful. Oh, looks like we already got a super chat. Yo, Chad, thank you for the $5 super chat, brother. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, yeah, I already know you're lying, bro, when you say you can't hear me because enough people have already said that they can hear me. So, I think you're just trolling, brother. Okay. So, the next fight that's coming up right now is Sean O'Malley versus Thomas Almeida. Sean O'Malley versus Thomas Almeida. You guys already know who I'm rooting for in this one, right? I don't need to tell you guys who we're rooting for. We're rooting for Sean O'Malley. That's the hope. Hopefully he can get it done. All right. So who's in here? Austin, how are you doing, brother? Stipe Miocic, Sugar Sean by round 1 KO. You think so? You really think he can get it done in the first round? I mean, it's very possible. It's very possible he could get it done in the first round. The man is, he's good. He's a very good fighter. And this fight is definitely going to be a kickboxing match. So I'm definitely going with Sean O'Malley. I do think he's going to get the finish. Yo, Austin Carr, thank you for the $10 donation, brother. Really appreciate that. The prelims are over. Yes, the prelims are already over. Right now we are in the main card. Next fight is Sean O'Malley versus Thomas Almeida. Now, Thomas Almeida at the moment is actually on a 3-fight losing streak. So he really has to win this fight. Like, this is not one of those fights where he can afford to lose. He really has to win this one. That Indian dude, thank you for the $10 donation. Let's see, 2020 was the year of the Nigerians. Will 2021 be the year of the blue-collar white guys? Wachowicz, Poirier, and possibly Miocic? They need to finish their fight and show up as their forklift. I mean, we'll see, bro, right? We'll see. It's very possible. We'll see. James, thank you for the $5 donation. Say, love the content, my dude. Keep up the great work. Thank you, sir. Yeah, Stipe, I agree. It's definitely a good matchup. It's almost like on paper, of course, anything can happen in MMA, honestly, but on paper, it's definitely a very good matchup to get Sugar Sean back in the swing of things. Yo, James Preem, thank you for being here, brother. It's been a while since I saw you. Go ahead and take this out of here. Yeah, I'm going to try to put the timer on the screen. I'll try to put a timer on the screen if I remember, but we'll see. There was a chat that I saw right now that I just lost for some reason. I wanted to see what you had to say. Martial Mind is a 3rd-degree black. I wish. Speaking of black belt, I actually have an interview with my jiu-jitsu professor. It's a long interview. It might as well be a podcast, to be completely honest with you guys. It might as well be a podcast. We talked for over an hour, and I recorded it, and I'm going to upload it. I think you guys are going to find it very interesting. We talked about a lot of different topics, and hopefully you guys will get to know him. Hopefully you find him interesting enough. For those of you who've not already subscribed to him, once that goes up, hopefully that is motivation enough for you guys to go subscribe. Yo, Pryoxis, how is it going, my man? What's up? Yeah, what is up with Thomas Almeida's belly, right? Like, I'm not the only one that notices that, right? Like, that belly is it's weird. The belly and then the acne on his back. I don't know, man. I'm just saying. I mean, you see the acne in the back and you see the gut. Okay. I'm not trying to say anything. I ain't trying to say anything, but I will not be surprised if he pops. I will not be surprised if he pops. Dude's got a bunch of HGH. Yeah, you said it, bro, not me. You said it, not me. Do I have mixed martial arts experience? No, I don't do MMA. Right now, I'm doing jiu-jitsu. That's the only martial arts I'm focusing on right now. That's the only one that really matters to me, to be completely honest with you guys. Yo, Keegan, thank you for the $5 donation. Love the t-shirt I bought after the Hooker and McGregor loss. Really comfortable. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Oh my God, what is on Sean O'Malley's head? What is on Sean O'Malley's head? Wow, damn. See, when I did the interview with Sean, I was asking him, because he said that he was going to do something special with his hair, and I was trying to find out. I was asking him, like, what are you doing? But he didn't tell me. He says, I'm not going to tell you. Let's see. Ian Eaglestone, thank you for the $10 donation, brother. Really appreciate that. That's weed on his head. It's weed on his head. I think that's what that is. Look at the back. It's a weed plant. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. No, the fight has not started yet. God, I need something to drink. God damn it. After this fight, we're gonna have to go get a drink. Austin Carr, thank you for the $10. Man, Austin is kicking y'all's asses. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. He is whooping y'all right now. Thank you, brother, for the donation. He says, perfect night shift surprise. You think so? Will I stream UFC 4 more? No. You guys have asked me that question before. I want to stream. I'll be honest. I definitely enjoy streaming, but not if I have to stream UFC 4. Nope. That said, though, I have a few ideas because I want to incorporate streaming a little bit more in my channel, and I think I have a few ideas of what I could do, of ways that I could stream without actually streaming UFC 4. I have ideas, so you guys will get more streams from me, I promise. Samuel, thank you for the $5. If Jon Jones fought in a different era and Cormier retired after the first Stipe fight, will DC go down as the GOAT? It's subjective, man. It's subjective. It depends. Not to me, of course, but did I train Muay Thai before? Yes. There we go. We got everything set up. Why doesn't he want to stream UFC 4? Because UFC 4 is not a very good game, brother. It's not a very good game. I mean, that's not to say it's a bad game. It's not a bad game, but it's just not a very good game to play for long periods of time. It's not. I can't play UFC 4 for long periods of time. It gives me a headache, especially if you're running into like if you're running into the top 10 players of the world. No, it's not a good experience. Here we go. Sean O'Malley is already going at this man. Starting things off in southpaw right away. Cracks him with a beautiful cross from southpaw. Here we go. Now, what I'm curious to see is if Thomas Almeida is going to start throwing leg kicks, and right away he throws one leg kick. So let's see what happens right here. There we go. Dude, Sean is looking good right away, and he is flashing that left hand. He's flashing the left hand over and over again. Now, I suspect that Thomas Almeida he's definitely going to want to, yeah, that's their low calf kick, and he threw right away, and Sean returned fire immediately. Sean returned fire with a nasty calf kick of his own immediately. There we go. So right now they've exchanged calf kicks, and Sean looks like his is way more powerful. Faster, more powerful, more precise. Let's go. Let's go. Blast him with a kick to the body. There we go. See, Thomas Almeida is in a very difficult spot right now because on one hand, is he going to be able to beat Sean in this like slow, technical style of fighting? Or like, and then if he tries to bum rush Sean, Sean's got like some brutal counters. And right now, he is definitely being picked apart, folks. He really is. Oh, he got caught though. He got caught. Guys, I would not be surprised if this fight ends in the first round. This might not make it out of the first round. There's some bad intentions with every shot being thrown right now with these guys. Now, Thomas is he's trying to corner him against the cage, which is his best bet. If he can corner Sean against the cage, he could probably let a few combos go. And Sean, of course, is moving to his left, trying to set up that roundhouse. There it is. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my God, dude. Sean is blasting this dude's legs. Beautiful. He checked that one. Oh, caught him. I figured. Yeah, I told you. It's over. I knew this would end in the first round. This is not gonna make it out of the first round. This fight's done. This fight's done. Oh my goodness. Sean is absolutely... Oh, he is killing this guy. Yo, ref, if he sits him down again, you've got to stop this fight. Sean's looking to spin on him. Wow. Thomas Almeida has got to do something different. He needs to do something different right now. He needs to do something different. He cannot win this fight on the feet. I don't see it. I just don't see that happening right now. We've got about a minute left in this round. He needs to do something different. I'm pretty sure he's been training jiu-jitsu. There it is. Fights on the ground. It's okay. It's so hilarious to me that they're still talking about like the fact that Sean O'Malley tried to get a walk-off KO. He's fine. Sean is okay. Even though Sean did not get the walk-off KO, he's okay, people. They're talking about a psychological issue. Oh, he didn't get the walk-off KO. Is it going to affect him psychologically? No. Oh my God, bro. Oh, somebody sent me $20. Who is it? Yo, Calvin. Thank you for the $20 donation, brother. Let's see. Have I ever thought about wanting to show off different games other than UFC? Like a God of War walkthrough? Yes. Yes, I definitely, I intend to do that. Once the next God of War game drops, I'm going to be doing doing a full walkthrough of the game for sure. For sure. Thank you for the donation, though, bro. Really appreciate that. But yeah, bro, Sean just absolutely butchered this dude in the first round, dude. Are you asking me if that's a 10-8? I mean, I would not be opposed to a 10-8 in that round, to be honest. I really would not be opposed because, like, Almeida did not do anything in that round. He wasn't able to get anything going. He really wasn't. Like, that was a complete ass whooping in the first round. So, we'll see. We'll see. I think Thomas is going to need to really do something different right now. Standing on the outside, trying to play technical. He's got to, at the very least, try to grapple because he might not be able to strike with Sean, man. He might not be able to. But crazier things have happened in MMA. All right, so round number 2 has started. And we'll see what Sean is doing right now. He's, he's landing those front kicks to the body over and over again, which is telling me he's most likely going to try to go to the head with that front kick. There it is. Yo, Lance Lion Gaming, thank you for the $5 donation. More content from Marshall equals happiness. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, you see how the way Sean is going to the body right now with the front kicks, just tapping him to the body with those front kicks. I think the plan is to eventually go to the head with that front kick. And if he lands that shot to the head with the front kick, Almeida is going down, bro. Oh boy. Whoa. Get up. Yo, Sean. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. Some deep breaths by O'Malley, though. See, now what I don't like, though, is like, you know what? I'll just... Yo, Matt, thank you for the $2 donation. The front leg side kicks that O'Malley is landing right now. It's like he's trying to blow out this man's knee. What the... Yeah, dude, he is really stomping on that lead leg right now. So, they've both felt each other. They've, there we go. Beautiful cross. Sean O'Malley versus Cody Garbrandt will be such an interesting fight. It really would be. Dude, what is keeping Thomas Almeida up? Like, what's keeping this man up? He's tough as nails. Nice spin by Thomas Almeida. As I'm watching the fight, like right now, I'm trying to think, like, what could Almeida do on the feet to deal with the style that O'Malley is giving him right now? Because what you guys are seeing from O'Malley, like, you'll see he's barely throwing combinations. O'Malley is barely throwing combos. It's one, and then two, another one. It's all single strikes, so it's very difficult to actually counter him. And he's keeping everything so long. It's the front kick to the body. It's the front leg side kick to the legs. It's the roundhouse to the body, the roundhouse to the head, the long straight from southpaw. Every single shot is long, and it's single shots every single time. I don't know. It's like... Honestly, the way you deal, there we go. I was just gonna say the way you deal with this is just you gotta throw leg kicks. Almeida is not throwing enough leg kicks. He's just not. There's a leg kick, that's good. He needs to throw them with reckless abandon. Kelvin, another leg kick from Thomas Almeida, very good. Yo, Kelvin, thank you for the $5 donation, brother. Everyone is... Yeah, I see it. I'll put on the clock in the next round if they make it to the next round. Yo, Sean, don't let him Toriando his way through your guard, bro. There we go. Sean's holding on to the right ankle. He's doing a very good job. That's gonna prevent O'Malley from passing. And while he's holding on, he's up kicking. Very good. Good round. That looked... Phantom Flame, bro. Me too. when Sean fell on his back like that, that was so similar to what happened against Chito Vera, right? I'm like, Jesus Christ, can we please let's not go there. Let's please not go there. How do I have the fight scored? I mean, 30-27. That's what I think is going to happen unless Sean finishes him. 30-27. There's really nothing I think that Thomas Almeida can do at this point. I think he's going to need a grapple. Here we go. Oh, that is gorgeous. Beautiful low kick from O'Malley. Spins this man around. Oh, man. Thomas Almeida has got to do something different. He is losing this fight. He's nowhere near even coming close to winning this fight. I think maybe he's going to need combos. I know it's dangerous. It's very dangerous. He could get countered. But I think he's going to have to start throwing some combinations in here. Going tit for tat with Sean O'Malley is just, it's not working. Kyle, thank you for the $3 donation. Who you got? Miocic or Ngannou? Man, it pains me to say it, but I think Stipe is going to get it done. Do I think they'll release Almeida if he loses? Yeah, I think so. I think if he loses this one, they're going to cut him. That'll be 4 losses in a row. He's not exactly a big draw. He'll just be costing the company money at that point. That's just the way they're going to look at it. It's going to be a purely business decision, and they'll get rid of him. I think that's what's about to happen. The man has got to fight for his life right now. He really needs to. Shoot takedowns. Swing for the fences. You don't have a lot of time left. This is, you're fighting for your job right now, man. You're fighting for your life right now. I'm not sure what the hell DC and Rogan are talking about, but did I enjoy training Muay Thai? Yeah, I did, until I learned that it was freaking a waste of my damn time. I mean, of course, no skill is necessarily a waste of time, but compared to jujitsu, come on. Yeah, Almeida has been durable, but man, you don't get paid for being durable. You don't win fights on durability. This is this is oh Sean is running circles around him right now, folks. If you guys are watching, oh my god. He is sharp as it's over. It's over. Stop the fights. It's done. Finally. Finally. Maybe he should have stopped the DC. Come on now. The way he stopped, I mean, the way he dropped him, the fight was done. Incredible. Incredible performance. What can I say? He said he was going to stop him. He said he was going to stop him, and he did. Beautiful cross. Sits him down right there. The fight's over. I mean, he's rolling around like, it's over. It's over. 1-2. Look, my thoughts on Muay Thai are not negative per se. Like I said, it's just there's a certain feeling you get when you feel like you wasted years of your life doing something that's not as valuable as something else that you could have done, right? Like I sit down sometimes and I ask myself, imagine if I started jujitsu at 12 years of age or something, or let's just say I started jujitsu the moment I came to the United States. I mean, I knew about jujitsu shortly after I came here. Imagine it. At 18 years old, boom, started doing jujitsu. By now, at the age of 28, I probably would have already been a black belt. I probably would have already been either a black belt, at the very least, a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. I would have already had a tremendous amount of skill in something that is insanely valuable. Because here's the problem, bro. Like, you can have all the Muay Thai skills in the world. I wasn't trained in Muay Thai to be like a professional Muay Thai kickboxer. And the thing with kickboxing is like, there's a certain level you're going to need to get to I don't know how to put it. Even if you are good at Muay Thai, like even if you've trained Muay Thai for a very, very, very long time, there's certain aspects of Muay Thai that you're not going to be able to get as opposed to jiu-jitsu. And the reason for that is sparring, right? A lot of times when you spar in Muay Thai or in boxing, you don't go full-on contact sparring. You don't go as hard as you possibly can because you can't do that. You're going to hurt each other. In jiu-jitsu, though, the benefit you get in jiu-jitsu is that every single night that I go and train jiu-jitsu, I get to roll at 100%. Every single time it's a fight. I get that experience every single time. And so when I'm done with jiu-jitsu, as I get good, not only am I good in theory, but I'm good enough to where if a fight were to break down, I've experienced all of that already. I've experienced the fatigue of jiu-jitsu, the muscle fatigue, everything there is to experience in it. Meanwhile, in Muay Thai, you could spend years of your life training Muay Thai and never really know what it's like to get hit with a leg kick because you're always training with shin pads on. You know what I mean? And also, like if you're doing Muay Thai or boxing or whatever, it is still a striking art. And the thing with striking is that you can always get caught. Even if you're so much better than whoever it is that you're fighting, you zig when you should have zagged and boom, your light is out. Meanwhile, in jiu-jitsu, you're not catching. There's no, you got caught. That doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way I could possibly, like, catch my professor, for example. If I roll with him, there's no possible way I'm going to catch him. My life could depend on it, and I couldn't catch him. I like that about BJJ. I like that about him. You get to a certain point in jiu-jitsu where whoever it is that beats you literally has to be better than you. So it's not that I'm like being negative about Muay Thai. I just think jiu-jitsu is so much more valuable. So much more valuable, especially when we're talking about self-defense. It's more practical too. It's more practical. It makes more sense to me as well. It's also a lot more accessible to everyone. You know what I mean? It's so accessible. Everybody can do it unless you have some kind of like some serious ailment. Oh ho, Machine Gun Kelly in the house. Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox. We got some big boys in the house today. Love it. So, Daniel, the other good thing about jujitsu is that it attacks areas of the body that cannot be strengthened. Exactly. I don't even need to finish reading that, and I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I think just people just need to, they need to get into it to understand. To understand. Hey man, Grim Reaper, nobody trying to grab. You might not be trying to grab, but if I grab you, there's nothing you can do about it. Do I think they'll release Woodley if he loses? Probably. I mean, you got to think about it the way the UFC thinks about it, right? Like if are you a liability or you're an asset, right? If we're paying you hundreds of thousands of dollars, right, to fight and you're not winning your fights, then, maybe we shouldn't keep you. I don't think that I don't think they should release him, but it's possible that they might. I mean, that would be 4 losses in a row right now, right? That's come on. Hey yo, how you learn that piano behind you? Are you asking if I know how to play the piano behind me? I don't know how to. That's not even like a. It's a MIDI keyboard. It's the one you connect to your computer and use that to make instrumentals. Sometimes I make beats on FL Studio and I use that. I haven't done that in a long time though, but that's what that's for. I have a bigger piano downstairs. That one's for my wife, but we rarely ever use it. I'm hoping I can get my daughter into it. That's really what I hope. I hope I can get her into playing piano, or just some kind of instrument. Because growing up, the instrument that I played was um, a trumpet. Can you guys believe that? I'm trying to read what you guys are saying. Did I buy the pay per view? Yeah, I bought the pay per view. How old am I? 28. Would I get my daughter into jujitsu? It is mandatory. 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 The same way her brushing her teeth is mandatory. The same way her going to bed a certain time of day is mandatory. The same way her taking a shower is going to be mandatory. Jiu-jitsu will be mandatory. Now, when she becomes an adult, she gets to a certain age, and when she leaves my home, if she wants to stop, she can stop. But as long as she's in my home, she's doing jiu-jitsu, 100%. The same way going to school is going to be. My daughter doesn't get to say, I don't want to go to school. No, you're going to go to school. You're going to do jiu-jitsu, 100%. She's going to hate that shit. We'll see. She's not going to hate it. She ain't going to hate it where she's at. She ain't going to hate it where she's a 18-year-old monster, 18-year-old beast. She's not going to hate it then. Teaching your child the martial arts is a must. Capital MUST. 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 There is no if, ands, or but. It's happening. It's happening. Especially as a girl. Especially as a girl, yo. It's nope. If my daughter wants to sign up for the UFC, shit, she's got my blessing. Are you kidding me? Whoo! Vicente Luque versus Tyron Woodley, brother. Vicente Luque versus Tyron Woodley. What just happened to my freaking chat? There it is. She's not going to be on Ronda level, so she's going to probably get knocked out by some girl boxer like Amanda. But Amanda Nunes is not just a girl boxer, though. See, Amanda Nunes she just throws hands because nobody can take it. But when you push Amanda Nunes, you realize that Amanda is way more than a girl boxer. Like, Amanda Nunes is also a jiu-jitsu black belt. Let's not forget that. Like, when she can't, like, for example, her fight against Germaine Durandame, you guys remember that fight? The second one? Germaine was out striking her on the feet, and Amanda Nunes had to go back to her grappling. So, Amanda is not just hands. If the fight starts to get difficult on the feet, she will gladly drag you to the ground and strangle you. Make no mistake. I'm going to make my son wrestle with bears from the age of 5. Do it. Do it. Why do you get memed in the ESBC server? You're the GOAT. Wait, what? What are you guys talking about? Wait. Hold on. Is somebody trolling me right now? What do you mean I got memed in the ESBC server? Can one of you explain what that means? Because I don't know what you mean by that. We don't meme you. Oh. What belt am I on kickboxing? I don't have any belt in kickboxing. My thoughts on the O'Malley performance, I mean, it was goated. Like it was always gonna be. They hard roasting you. Oh, that's what you're talking about? They were roasting me in the ESBC server? Okay. Okay. Tyron Woodley looking good, man. He's looking good, but here's the thing with Tyron Woodley is I feel it's all here, bro. It's all here. Physically speaking, the man is a specimen. He's fast, he's powerful, he's explosive. He's all of that. He's all of that. And he's also a black belt in jiu-jitsu. So it's like he has everything that you need to be a champion. It's just can he fire, And he's gotta tonight. He needs to, because Vicente Luque is tough as nails. He's going to move forward. Vicente is the type of man that's going to want to pin Tyron Woodley against the cage and blast him with shots. Now, does he have the wrestling to try to put on the sort of performance that Gilbert Burns and Kamaru Usman was able to put on Tyron Woodley? Nope. But I don't think he really needs to. Like, if Woodley is not going to get off the cage, and if he's going to gladly stick with his back against the cage and let you just pick him apart there, Vicente Luque has the skills to do that. So we'll see, bro. I don't know. At this point, I just have no... We'll see what happens. Woodley he has to turn the brain off and just go. Just go. Because when this man goes, it is a terrifying thing to behold. When Woodley fires off, it is scary to behold. Because he moves so fast and he's so powerful, so explosive, so athletic. So we'll see. He has got to fall out of love with that damn cage. He already fell in love with the cage. It's time to fall out of love with that cage. Who do I have to win this one? I don't know. I'm leaning more towards Vicente Luque, but it's very possible that I'm leaning more towards Vicente Luque, but there's a possibility that Tyron will be able to stop him tonight. We'll see. Ward Life, how you doing, brother? How you doing? Thank you for being here, my man. I have zero flexibility. Should I still get into BJJ? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Carlos. Yes. Let me tell you. There's a kid in my gym that just started. He has to be up to 300 pounds. Cannot move worth a damn, but he's coming though. You're going to gain all that in jiu-jitsu. You don't need to get in shape to start jiu-jitsu. You don't need to gain flexibility to start. Just start. Just start. Just start. You're going to get more flexible. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go, folks. Now, let's see if Vicente can push back on this. So now, Tyron Woodley came out like a freaking crazy bull. But Vicente Luque has been able to spin him around, and now Vicente has him against the cage. Very good head positioning. Now, Vicente just threw a shoulder, and Woodley's doing a good job of, there we go. When you have an opponent that's firing off shoulders at you, you got to hide the head. So take the head from the place the shoulder in, put it on the other side so he can't fire off those shoulders on you. There's a shoulder again. Tyron Woodley has got to move the head to the other side and try to keep feeding the double underhooks to get himself out of that cage. He can't relax here. There it is. There it is. He's out. He's out. He reverses him. Nice. Wow. There is a strength. This is what I mean. Woodley is firing off. There we go. This is a fight now. This is a fight now. The problem is he's doing this against a man that is so durable. Vicente Luque is so durable, and Vicente loves a fight like this, and he's also very well conditioned. So let's see how long Woodley can keep this up. They're back against the cage right now. Neutral position, over under, both guys. Vicente is firing off hooks to the body, Kamaru Usman style, and Woodley is firing off knees at him as well. So they're kind of banging on each other right now. Oh my God. I'm worried about Woodley's rib, though. I mean, that's that rib that was hurt. And Vicente, there we go. Vicente right now has the double underhooks. That's what you need if you really want to maintain control right here. But they break. There we go. Woodley, go, go. He's hurt. He's hurt, brother. He's hurt. He's hurt. Keep going. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Tyron Woodley is hurt. Oh my God, it's all. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's over. It's over. It is over. Oh, it's done. Oh my God. This is crazy. Oh my God. Oh, he's going to get Anaconda. There's a Darce. Is he going to roll? Is he going to roll? He's got it. 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 Good fight. Good fight. Oh, man. Woodley, man. He did better. He did better, but I mean, I guess that is the risk. That's the risk you take, right? That's the risk you take when you try to bring out that dog, you leave yourself open. But God, man. That was a crazy fight, bro. I mean, he hurt him. He really, really hurt him. But the classic overhand against the uppercut. How many times have we seen that, folks? How many times have we seen the classic overhand shot? It always, always, always beats the uppercut. Always beats the uppercut. We saw that with Chuck Liddell versus Rashad Evans. We saw that with Junior Dos Santos versus Fabricio Verdum. We've seen that a lot. When the opponent is about to go for that uppercut and you come from the top with the overhand, a lot of times you beat them to it. And a reason for that is, the uppercut is it's a less accurate strike to land. It's very easy to miss the uppercut. If you've thrown a lot of uppercuts in your life, you realize it's not an easy strike to throw. A lot because, for the most part, the opponent has to kind of be leaning a little bit for you to actually dig that uppercut properly. But wow, interesting, man. Interesting. Four losses in a row right now. 4 losses in a row. Marshall, you should wear that chain outside of your shirt. Like this? I'm good, bro. Lemon Pepper, thank you for the $2 donation, brother. Tyron Woodley is finna get memed so hard. Yo, I don't know why you guys are so worried about getting memed. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. When you're in the public eye, whether you're a fighter or whatever, that's just what happens. You just gotta take it as it is. I think Woodley at this point has enough thick skin to deal with getting memed. The fear of being memed is something that just someone that has never been memed before, it scares you to death because you think it's like the most embarrassing thing that could ever possibly happen to you. But if you've been memed before, you realize that it's really not that big of a deal, to be honest. It depends on what you're getting memed for, of course. But when you're a fighter, fighters lose, man. Fighters lose. Fighters get knocked out. Fighters get choked out. Fighters get dropped. Fighters get embarrassed. It comes with the territory. So he'll be fine. He'll be okay. My man Zayaf, thank you for the $2, brother. Really appreciate that, my man. Why do I look like Young Boy's cousin? Who the heck is Young Boy? NBA Young Boy? Ew. Is that who you're saying that I look like? Stop it. I don't know if I should stay with kickboxing or wrestling. I have done both with wrestling and kickboxing, and I am 240 pounds, 6 feet. 240 pounds, 6 foot tall, wrestle. Wrestle. Stick with wrestling. Trust me, bro. Especially if you transition to jiu-jitsu from that wrestling. Oh, my God. Yeah, don't be calling me young boy, yo. NBA young boy, don't be calling me that. Luca has brilliant English. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He really does. Yo, Brandon, thank you for the donation, brother. Isn't that dude in jail right now with Yaya Mayweather losing her freaking mind? I think he's in jail right now, and freaking Yaya Mayweather is like running around in circles like a chicken with its head cut off. That girl is so obsessed with him. It's hilarious. Yo, James, man, they gonna do Tyron what they did to JDS. Probably. Probably. Would I box Ben Askren? I don't want to box anybody. He got submitted by with a Darce choke, brother. Darce. JM Rocks, thank you for the $2 donation. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you, sir. It's 5:51 a.m. I'm in my country. 5:51 a.m. in your country? Right now it's 11:52 p.m. Where you at, man? Austin, thank you for the $5. MMA young boy, stop it, bro. No. No. No, 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 no. Graveyard Blunts. What a name. Thank you for the $10 donation, brother. Hey, Marshall, love this stream. If Stipe wins by knockout, I'm going to tear my hips open from doing this. Well, it's... You live in North Carolina? Oh, where in North Carolina do you live, brother? Because I live in NC as well. But yeah, you might be, you might be, you should be getting ready to tear your hips open because Stipe most likely is going to win this one, bro. We got another donation. Did I just miss it? No, I didn't. Geek Core, thank you for the $5. You always inspire. Would you ever consider giving some training? Your style is so unique. Training on UFC? I wouldn't mind, dude, but I don't think I'm really qualified to do that. Like, if you were to, like, here's what I'm saying. Well, I guess it depends on your technical ability because I have a lot of game knowledge, and perhaps you will have better execution than I do. But my point is, if you were to get as good as I am in UFC, you still would be slightly above average. Like you would there's still a lot of top players that you still wouldn't be able to beat. So is training for me really that valuable if you consider that? You know what I mean? Like if you were getting trained by someone like like Romero, I feel like it'd be a lot more valuable, you know, because very few men can beat that guy in the game. So we'll see. $4.54 in London. Hey, yo, Villy, thank you for the $5 donation. I'd rather be Mike Tyson's punching bag for an hour than listen to Woodley's album. That's funny. I feel you, though. Young Gangster, thank you for the $5 donation. Started getting into fighting and would love to hear some tips. Well, once again, you guys are going to have to give me a little bit of time to get better at what I'm trying to get better at before I start giving anybody tips. Because right now, I'm not qualified. Yo, David, I like that. Do I do BJJ? Yes, I do. Am I going to join the ESFL again? Yeah, yeah, mostly probably mostly for commentary. Do I want to compete in the ESFL? No, and it has nothing to do with the ESFL. Nothing to do with the ESFL. I love the ESFL. I love those guys. Z Hunter is a friend. I have a tremendous amount of respect for that guy. Um, yeah, and anytime I can help out Z Hunter, like I look for opportunities to do it. But I don't like this fucking game like that, bro. Like just for me to fight in the ESFL, I gotta play UFC 4, and UFC 4 has so many things wrong with it that just, especially the type of competitors in the ESFL. These guys, they do everything in their power to win, and I'm just not trying to deal with that, man. That's the issue. It's like I don't mind doing showcase matches. You know what I mean? Like when I fought Pryoxes in the ESFL, I knew it was going to. I knew it was going to be. It wasn't going to be one of those fights where I'm like constantly getting clinch spammed or single leg bailed on, or I knew he wasn't going to play cheesy, and it was going to be a good match. So if I know I'm fighting someone like that, like someone that's gonna just give me a straight up good fight, then I'll do it in the ESFL. But like if you're asking me if I'm going to try to rise through the rankings and become a champion in the ESFL, and no, 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 fuck that shit, bro. What's your favorite video game? Well, of all time? Is that what you're asking? Like favorite video game of all time? Period. Favorite video game. If that's your question, it will be God of War, the last God of War. That is my favorite video game. Period. Period. Yeah, all time God of War. God of War. Absolutely. God of War. Um, Second favorite would be GTA 5. GTA 5 would be my second favorite. Um, and then UFC 4. UFC 4 is up there. I don't game that much. I don't game that much. Favorite EA UFC title, UFC 4. I know I just said that I don't really like UFC 4 too much, but UFC 4 is still better than all the rest. Here we go. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Francis Ngannou. Yeah, GTA 5 just does not end. It just doesn't end. You could play GTA 5 from sunrise to sunset, and you're not going to run out of shit to do. That's what I love video games like that. Content. Content. Am I excited for God of War Ragnarok? You have no idea. I'm gonna piss people off saying UFC 4, but it is though, Zayaf. Am I lying? UFC 4 is better than UFC 3. I mean, it is. I know there are some high level players that disagree. I know Ed Parker disagrees. I know I know Kinetic for sure disagrees with that. Um, I know I know Retro Rocky definitely disagrees with that. I know Barth disagrees with that, but I think UFC 4 is better. I definitely think UFC 4 is better. With all of its flaws, it's better than UFC 3. I would disagree with them on that. Then again, like it depends on what makes a game good for you. You know what I mean? For example, UFC 2, in my opinion, is dog shit. but UFC 2 is the most fun game out of the series. And it's kind of difficult to like separate fun from what I consider better. You know what I mean? But like UFC 4, UFC 2 is way more fun if you can just turn your brain off. If you just turn your brain off and forget that UFC 2 is supposed to be simulating a mixed martial arts game and you just take it as a video game and nothing more. UFC 2 is incredibly fun. The ragdolls, the created fighters, the way the striking worked, just a lot of things about UFC 2 was very, very, very fun. Ultimate Team, just it was a fun game, but it wasn't a good MMA game at all. For an MMA game, it was dog crap. Francis Ngannou is looking good, folks. My big brother, look at him. My big brother. Do a technique breakdown on Jake Paul's deadly liver shot on Ben Askren. Hey, X-Man, stop saying that. Kratos, you know what? How about this? When has death ever stopped Kratos? Now, Kratos has died how many times right now? Picking on bone thugs till I die. This dude is freaking walking out to Machine Gun Kelly while Machine Gun Kelly is in the house. Kratos has died so many times, it doesn't even matter. Hey, where I go, I'm putting on. Putting on. What would you ask if we could interview Jon Jones and Francis? My interview style with Jon Jones would be very different from my interview style with Francis. With Francis, it's going to be a lot more interesting. With Jon Jones, it's going to be like I'm going to want to talk to him about nothing but MMA. That's it. I'm just talking to him about striking, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. I'd want to focus on nothing but mixed martial arts. With Ngannou, I would go like I have so many questions I'd love to ask him about his personal life, growing up. I feel like it would be more. It'd be a better interview with Ngannou, but with Jon, it would just be technique talk nonstop, just technique. The same thing if I was to interview Dominic Cruz. Like I won't ask Jon Jones about anything at all regarding his like personal life because I don't give a shit. I don't care at all. Man, I want to do a video where I take like an MMA fighter and have them break down super good ESFL fights that they're real fights. Well, MMA fighters are not necessarily good at breaking down fights, though. Let's just be honest. A lot of them are good at fighting. A lot of them are not good at breaking down fights. That's why they have coaches. You know what I mean? It's like all you need to do is just Zayaf, thank you for being a good moderator, bro. Really appreciate that. Like all you got to do really is just listen to some of these guys when you ask them to like give their fight prediction. Honestly, just listen to some of these MMA fighters give their fight prediction and like you just like, oh my god. Knowing how to fight and knowing how to break down a fight, they're two completely different skills. My heart is pounding, bro. Stipe doesn't even look like he gives a shit. Stipe looks like Just another day at the office. He's about to fight a monster, but he doesn't even care. He's just like, let's just get this thing over with. Stipe looks so good. Yes, he does. They both look very good. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a very good fight. Do not be surprised if Ngannou stops this man in round number 1. Don't be surprised. It is very possible. It is very, very, very possible. Will Stans, thank you for the $3 donation. This fight got me anxious as hell. Me too. Have I ever considered starting my own MMA podcast? I think I already started it. First episode is going to go up tomorrow. It's going to be a conversation with my jiu-jitsu professor. I don't know what I'm going to call it. I don't know what to call my podcast. I'm going to need you guys to give me suggestions on that. Like, I'm so serious about a good name for my podcast. I would gladly pay for it. Like, if one of you can give me a really good name and I like it, I'll pay you for it. So help me brainstorm, folks. I'm telling you, I'll pay you for it. And don't tell me Martial Mind Experience. Come on, no, not the martial talk either. No. Dank Boring Stomper, thank you for the $5 donation. Do you believe in the Chael Sonnen course? In the Chael Sonnen curse? No. Inside the martial mind. That's gay, for one. Second, no. Eminem fight talk. Okay, that's not bad. Eminem fight talk. Martian Matrix. MMA Youngboy. Marshall Mathers. Mind and Marshall. Who just said Mind and Marshall? BX Red. I like that one. We're going to keep that in mind. Okay. Fight's about to start, folks. Whew. Oh, Jesus. Marshall Knight. Here we go. And they touch gloves. And then Ngannou is going to take it easy, most likely. This octagon seems so freaking small with these two giant human beings in there right now. Beautiful leg kick from Francis Ngannou right away. Francis is going to look to fire off on him, but he's going to be very careful with it. Oh my God. It is like a bomb is just waiting to go off in the octagon right now. Body shot from Francis Ngannou, definitely to the body. Leg kick as Stipe is moving away. So Francis is starting things off with leg kicks. That's good. What he might be looking for right now is to throw a leg kick, get Stipe off balance, and then blitz him. If you can get Stipe off balance, oh my Jesus Christ. He cracked him. He cracked him, folks. Are you joking me right now? Stipe ate that. There's a takedown, and Francis is going to defend it. He sprawls, hips, beautiful. There we go. There we go. Ngannou just took his back, and Stipe is on his back. There we go. Yes, he's better. Jon Jones. Jon, this is what you're gonna deal with. This is what you're about to fucking deal with, bro. Let's see. Let's just see how long this can last. Stipe has done a good job of surviving so far. But this is the part where you breathe. Take it easy. Take it easy. Oh my God, he hit him with a head kick. And Stipe is eating all these shots. Southpaw. He's breathing out of his mouth, Joe Rogan, but he's like you said, he's being very patient. So he's not going to experience the same type of fatigue that he experienced in the first fight. Nowhere near. This is a good first round. He can relax. He already won this round if he doesn't do anything else right now. He's picking his shots. They say, how is Stipe alive right now? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know. Because Stipe has been cracked. He's been hit by overhands, he's been hit by cross, he's been hit by a freaking roundhouse kick to the head. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. The man's chin, Stipe's chin, is so underrated. It's ridiculous. See, he's like faking, like he's gonna go. But Stipe is not biting too much. He's so composed. Beautiful leg kick. I think Stipe might be frozen in front of this man right now. He might be afraid to, well, not afraid, but just very, very cautious of throwing anything. The only thing he seems comfortable with throwing right now are those like inside leg kicks from the lead leg. But make no mistake, I know like we're all focusing so much on Ngannou's power. You know, you forget that Stipe is also a giant 6'4" human being. Like Stipe also has the ability to put this man away. So it doesn't just go one way. Like Stipe definitely has the ability to put him away. So that's not lost on me. It really isn't. Your stream went down. That was a crazy round, bro. That was a crazy round, folks. And Francis Ngannou wins round number 1. Geek Course, thank you for the $2 donation. Seek to destroy martial minds. Look at this. Okay. He caught him at the temple. Look at him, heavy hips, sprawls, spins around, takes his, yeah. Round number 2. Ngannou, I mean, who would have thought that we could see a situation where Francis wins a decision? Like, I mean, he is outstriking Stipe Miocic. He's outstriking him, like straight up outstriking him, like winning a kickboxing match. Okay, let's not poke each other in the eye, though. Please, let's keep the fingers in. Let's not poke each other in the eye. Superstar. The scariest man on the planet. The moment he touched his chin, that was it. Yeah. Austin Carr, the Green and White Podcast. Thank you for the $5 donation, bro. The Green and White Podcast. Francis is... He is the definition. Like, he's the definition of what a heavyweight champion is. Like, the physique, the fight style, the power. Like, he's what you imagine when you think of a heavyweight champion. Jon Jones. Jon Jones. Are you sure? This is who you're fighting next, Jon. This is who you're fighting next. This is who Jon Jones is fighting next. Wow. You literally can't strike with him. That's fucking crazy. Yo, Michael, who is going to win? Who is going to win between Ngannou and Jon? I'm not even going to think about that right now, bro. Lemon Pepper. Thank you for the $3 donation. That Francis we saw tonight is a scary man. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Jon could handle him if he fights a very specific type of fight. But, like, just... Oh, don't say Stipe is overrated. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, bro. Graveyard Bloods. Thank you for the $5 donation. My hips are safe. That man is gonna have a good, nice sleep tonight. He's gonna sleep like a baby, bro. He's gonna go back to his hotel room. That was perfect. We dominated round number 1 and stopped him in round number 2. A heavyweight fighter that stops fights, bro. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, DC's like, that's waiting for you. He's a superstar, folks. He's a superstar. He's a superstar. Francis is a superstar. I mean, let's just be real right now. He's a freaking superstar. Especially if this dude goes out there and beats Jon Jones. Just take a look at the man. The definition of a heavyweight champion. Damn. Nice, bro. Nice. Okay. Hippie car guy, thank you for the $5 donation. He won't be sleeping tonight. He won't be sleeping. You don't think so? You don't think he's going to be sleeping tonight? I think he's going to sleep. He's gonna party, but then he's gonna sleep. He's gonna be a good night's sleep, bro. He's got a little shine underneath his left eye though. And Stipe actually went for the correct takedown too. That's the thing, because the takedown that you go for on a big man is the single leg. You go for the single leg. You force them to balance. If you can force them to balance and you can rotate them, a lot of times they have their balance is not so good. Stipe he definitely went for the correct takedown, but Ngannou heavy hips, able to sprawl that thing, and the speed at which he spun to the side, that's crazy. The dude he's learning to grow. Oh my God. Say Jon Jones just tweeted, "Let's play, baby." Okay. That's it. This is it, bro. People saying Stipe sucks. This is fucking crazy, dude. This is crazy. I mean, yeah, there was some hating undertones to what DC said right there about Jon Jones. I mean, it would be a good night for DC if Jon goes out there and gets stopped by Ngannou. But we're not. I'm not counting. I'm not counting on my boy Jon. Trust me on that. Jon Jones is a difficult fight for any man, including Ngannou. Trust me on that. I'm gonna go take a look at Jon Jones's Twitter right now. Let's see what the man is saying. Jon says, "Show me the money." Come on, Jon. You need to be self-aware, brother. They're going to say you're afraid, and you're going to use the excuse of not enough money. You're going to use the excuse of not enough money to duck Ngannou. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Be reasonable. Go in there and fight Francis. Stop this whole show me the money shit. Don't price yourself out, bro. Don't do it. Last thing you want is to look like you're afraid. That's the last thing you want, brother. I think it's going to be easier for Jon to pick off Ngannou. Man, I was gonna say that, but then considering what we just saw, a lot of people are gonna call me crazy. But you're right. The style of Jon Jones, it will be easier for him to pick off Francis, especially if the fight is on the feet. It will be. He can tap him all night long. I just don't know how long that could last, though. Jon is longer than him. Jon is, just as tall. Ngannou is definitely going to have the weight and possibly strength advantage. But Jon has a wider, much bigger striking arsenal than Stipe. He definitely does. So that will definitely come into question. It's a matter of if he can survive those first few rounds. This is a fight that I'm going to have a lot of fun breaking down. Honestly, I'm going to have a lot of fun breaking down this fight when they actually make it, because there's so much to think about in this fight. There really is. Okay. So, before I go, what do you guys think about the fights tonight? What do you guys think? Yeah. The fact that Stipe caught him with that shot. Yeah. Look at Herb Dean. Look at Herb Dean ran as fast as he could to save Stipe, bro. There we go. There we go. See what Ngannou is saying right now. You guys are going to the interview I did with my coach. You're going to that's a it's a huge thing for an explosive for a fast and explosive guy like Francis Ngannou. I understand where he's coming from, where he needs someone in his ear to constantly remind him to relax, calm down, relax. And the reason why you need someone to tell you that is because every the moment you're in that competitive scene, every single fiber of your body wants to fire off like it's Clark Kent. Your whole entire body wants to go a million miles a minute. It wants to fire off so fast because you can. You're so fast. You're so explosive. You're so athletic. The moment you leave the ground, you feel like feather. Just everything feels so fast and explosive with you, and that's what your body wants to do. And so the biggest fight in there is to actually slow your own body down, just calm down, to know when to boom to go and when to, like when to. Don't fight like a young man with nothing held back. And tonight, Ngannou didn't. He fought like a seasoned, experienced champion, and he got it done. He got it done, man. I'm happy. I'm happy. God damn it, I'm happy. So now we have 3 African champions. We've got Kamaru Usman, we've got Israel Adesanya, and we've got Francis Ngannou. Africans are doing well right now. Yes, we are. All right, folks. Let's see, 1,170 people watching. I really appreciate all of you guys showing up. Let's see what they say about Jon Jones. Whew. That is, oh my God, such class from Francis right there. Such class from Francis right there. Gave me goosebumps. I gotta be honest. And, John, he called him the greatest of all time. Said it's a challenge that he'll definitely welcome. Man, thank you. Oh my God, this is tough. It's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. Jon Jones versus Francis Ngannou, 2 fighters that I absolutely adore. Oh boy. Africa is not a race. White colored people can be African. Shut the fuck up. Don't make it about race. What? Congratulations, Francis Ngannou. Proud of you, my man. Proud of you. All right, folks, we are going to get out of here. This was a good night, really good night of fights. I think I'm going to do a fight recap later. There are two fighter showcases that I do want to show that I didn't get to show. Vicente Luque and also Tyron Woodley. I have showcases for those guys. I wasn't able to upload them, so I would like to show those showcases, and then maybe I'll use that opportunity to do like a fight recap. But yep, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are amazing. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'm gonna see you guys later. Let's see, when is the next? What's the next card? Next one is going to be a UFC fight night. That's Darren Till versus Marvin Vettori. And then we've got Kelvin Gastelum versus Robert Whittaker. And then after that, it's UFC 261. Kamaru Usman versus Jorge Masvidal. And Weili Zhang is also facing Rose Namajunas. And what is this? Oh, Valentina Shevchenko facing Jessica Andrade. So that's going to be a good one. Also, Uriah Hall, we're fighting Chris Weidman, Anthony Smith, Jimmy Crute. This is actually a very good card. It's a very good card. And looking forward to that. All right, folks, I'm out of here. I will talk to you guys later. As always, stay safe. Peace out, folks.